God bless you, Joe DeRosa, playing the Stress Factory this weekend. That's a show people should definitely go see.
Thank you.
StressFactory.com.
Funny.
Hey, have you ever done a Jocktober with us?
No, I'm excited. They were telling me.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I am, seriously.
Because I wasn't sure if you wanted to do that, if we should just riff or if we should do one of our bits.
This is called the Comedian's Bridge Burning. We do here, which is where we take a show, and after we're done talking about it, you will never appear on their program if you're playing in their city. It's wonderful.
People are bringing up the fact that I do get my knowledge from placemats. I just want to acknowledge that. Reading their comments.
Did you ever hear about that one? Opie came in with a story about something.
The horn screamer.
Yeah, yeah, that. That's a fucking bird.
That's a happy bird. That's
horrible.
It's got a clogged beak.
It needs a shotgun.
That is some steroids up its beak. I think it's very allergic to something.
Horrible.
Hey, hold on. A little. I know we're off-roading. We'll get back to your point, though. Would you rather hear this? Now wait. Or this?
That's the someone's cell phone is on.
You have to choose. Which one
I
would you rather hear?
The buzzy thing.
All right. There you go. Sorry. Tell Joe the story.
Yeah, so it was a story about these fucking birds. Whatever it was. And Opie kept insisting that he read this story in
the New York Times.
The New York Times.
I went for the paper.
And he's like, New York Times, where's the story? Couldn't find it and stuff. And he kept saying
We had guys searching it all over the place.
And then, he finally realized where he did see it. It was the back of a placemat at a diner. you know those fun facts next to where you take your crayon and go through the maze? It's like, wow, either the New York Times or a placemat.
And boy, what a surprise. Listeners haven't let me get away with that one since.
It's a big
They remind me at every moment.
Jesus Christ. Do you remember where you were reading the placemat? What restaurant?
Somewhere in the woods of Connecticut or something.
There it is.
Danny, can you hear yet over there? No. When are they getting that done for you?
This week.
Did they say that, though?
Yeah.
Okay. If they don't, then, well, all right, whatever. All right.
That's really funny, man. Just the arguments I've had with Burr in my living room, where halfway through it, he just goes, I go, where did you, what are you, I don't know, fuck. I don't know. You listening to me? What the fuck do you want from me? He taps out at his own argument.
I don't care. I don't care how much knowledge you think you know. There's always someone that could ask just one question too many that will make you completely fall apart on your knowledge.
Totally.
You got to hang in there as best you can, but you keep asking questions, everyone falls apart.
I don't know what you know.
Yeah, it always
when he does that.
All right, I don't know.
What are you asking me for?
See, my big thing, when we were off the air for 2 years, I started reading political books, and if anyone knows anything about this radio show, I suck at politics. But for a time, I didn't really ever bring it to radio, but in my just regular life, I was like quoting what I read in these books like it was my shit, and that I was really on the up and up as far as Democrats and Republicans and this and that, just because I read a few of those dumb books that come out like once a week at this point.
That's the alternative comic approach. They read something in a book, and then they go on stage and act like everybody else is stupid because they don't know it.
Yeah,
I understand
when they
this.
themselves read it somewhere.
And then all you have to do is, like, take a piece of it and throw the other side at it, like a Republican angle. And if someone read a book about, the Democratic angle on something, you throw the Republican angle at it, and the person just goes, what? That does make sense, kind of. I didn't read that part.
I gotta know.
Well, it kind of works both ways, though.
Definitely.
Okay.
I was just using that as an example because,
I love
that's my slant.
Yeah.
I love when people too will just go, no, I don't think that's true. Like, I got into an argument about Michael Moore last night with a friend of mine.
He is fat.
Yeah, he is. He's really fat. And I was like, yeah, I watched this documentary called Michael Moore Hates America. It was a really interesting documentary. They really exposed a lot about the guy and how much he fucks with his viewers. Like, he skews all this shit.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I think he makes... And I go... And she goes, I think that's an inflammatory name. Michael Moore Hates America. And I go... but he says that himself. And she's like, no, I don't think he does. And I'm like, they have footage of him in the fucking movie going, don't ever be like America. It's the worst thing you do is ever be. That's the exact quote. Don't ever be like America. And she goes, they probably took that out of context.
You just can't
What
win,
other
Mel.
context could it be? Unless there's a guy named America who's a scumbag sitting next to him. Don't ever be like America. This guy's a piece of
Was
shit.
he saying it through a bullhorn, though? That's
At a building.
I think
at
he
a
was
building.
saying it.
He loves yelling
So
at buildings
outrageous.
through bullhorns.
He was saying it through a cheeseburger. His mouth was lodged with cheeseburger.
The last I looked, Michael Moore, buildings don't have ears.
God.
Sambo. Little
Sam.
Jocktober action.
Here he comes. Sam is our liaison to the radio shows out there that are featured during Jocktober.
That's right.
Which is the month that we pay tribute to shows. There you have them in your towns and everything. They're usually the guy and then the girl. You don't know. Are they married?
You can't tell sometimes.
I don't know.
It is a theme this year.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Couples
listening-
doing radio.
I
Yeah.
was listening to a show today that won't be featured because I didn't like the vibe of it, but it was a very corny show, and they said they had done Rocktober to death, so this month, since it was Halloween, it was Spooktober.
All right.
Can we do Spooktober for the rest of the month?
No, I don't think we could do that. See, they
Why?
probably would do scary. They would probably do scary things with
Yeah,
that, right?
that's what I'm talking about.
Like Halloween, witches, goblins, things.
Yeah.
That would be a little different.
Why?
I don't
would
understand.
We would be doing scary as well. It'd just be a little
Well,
different.
yeah, we would do scary too. I understand scary, but
I don't understand.
yeah.
Hey, let's make this official before we get to Jocktober.
Happy Jocktober, everybody, from your friends at the Opie and Anthony Show. It's a celebration of hacky, pukey radio shows and DJs from across this great nation of ours.
Oh, it's just the worst. That sound is actually coming out from between her legs rather than her mouth, I think. Yeah.
Crank up the crapola, it's Jocktober.
There's a person stranded.
There's a show. It's stranded.
That's funny. Good stuff. Hey, now there you go. There's a little improv stand-up for you.
What the hell was that?
Happy Jocktober, everybody, from your friends at the Opie and Anthony Show.
Let's all do it.
There was no joy attached to that sound.
Oh, my gosh.
There you go.
All right, Jocktober.
We feature who today, Sam?
Who is this?
Well, everybody said, oh, he won't come onto the West Coast.
Oh.
He knows better than that. But guess what, West Coast?
Oh, shit.
Jocktober is coming your way because today we're going to San Jose.
San Jose, California.
That's right.
And what show are we looking
Bill and Maria on Mix 106.5.
Oh, that's weird. There's not many radio
mix?
stations called Mix.
at? A mix station. Do they play a mix of all the hits, all the music?
Yeah, it's like, I feel like some people were saying, you know, I like the top 40 station, but I can't relate to it. It's too young. And they were like, and the adult contemporary, it's okay, but it's so slow.
Right.
Thank God for Mix 106.5.
I'm thrilled to say I don't play San Jose, so let's start trashing this.
Yes, these fucking ass clowns. All
Dude,
right.
you'll never be on a mix station.
Never.
If you're on a mix station, then you really got to think about what you're doing for a career. There's plenty of radio shows out there that would be good for you.
All right.
Stay
we're
away
good.
from the mix.
But here's the thing that make Bill and Maria a little different than most shows.
Yeah, what's that, Sam?
It's a guy and a girl together,
yeah.
and you think the way they go back and forth that they were married.
No.
But they're not.
But they're not.
No.
But they have that little banter back
Yeah,
and
you
forth,
can't
like,
really tell.
And does the girl try to keep him in check?
A little bit.
Oh gosh,
he
because
gets-
the guys will just get, if a girl wasn't there, they get a little too crazy.
He gets a little boisterous. You got to see their
I think
pictures.
I'm living Groundhog Day at this point.
I know, yeah, Rocktober is Groundhog Day.
I'm very
Let's
confused.
get a picture of them.
All right.
Oh.
What happened?
What's the
I think
problem?
what I saw as a lowercase I is an L because we're doing Bill and Marla.
Oh, it's not Maria.
Oh, it's Bill and Marla.
Marla.
Well, that's completely different.
Right. See, the thing about Bill and Marla is they're not married, But you'd think they were.
Okay. All right.
Maria
Okay,
doesn't come
then.
into the picture at all.
Right, exactly.
How appropriate is it that on the website the Mix logo is in clit pink?
Yeah. They all look like that, those mix logos.
Hey, JRS, if you're making fun of married couples this Jocktober or Jocktober, how could you possibly leave out Scott and Todd?
Listen.
Yeah,
what's today's date?
You know.
Okay.
You know,
it has to end with Scott and Todd, the worst radio show.
It
to be
is ending with.
the worst popular radio show in the history of radio.
It's ending with Opie and Anthony.
Oh, that's right.
This guy looks like a fat Brian Regan.
What's wrong with Bill? Hello, Bill.
Nothing's wrong with Bill and his mustache.
Oh, Bill, yeah, he looks like a fat Brian Regan with a giant caterpillar on his lip.
Oh, watch out! They're all tied up. You see that microphone cord?
You know, but no, they're not all tied up. Let me explain to you what that is.
He's tied up.
He's fucking tied up in the mic cord. She's holding the mic.
Yeah.
She's keeping him in check. This is like one of those movie covers that what's his name is in?
Oh, Matthew
McConaughey. That's like a Matthew McConaughey movie cover. Where it's like, oh, the girl's going to keep him in check.
He looks like whenever they would have like a puppet of a human on the Muppets.
Yes. Look, see? Here's a Matthew McConaughey fucking... there's one.
It's the same thing.
All right there,
No.
see?
Do you think there's any chance at all that maybe the bigger company have multiple radio shows with this exact same press shot?
Couldn't be.
No, I doubt it.
I bet you we can find one very quickly.
Yeah, he's tied up in the microphone cord.
And
he's wearing a leopard print. I don't know what that is.
Is she supposed to be like a cougar?
Blazer.
Is she
She's a cougar.
I mean, she's a married woman. So, you know, she's not going to be out there with the... But, you know, she's still got her wits about her.
She's still got a little edge to her.
Yeah.
She likes to know.
edge.
Let me tell you something. When she goes out, she likes to know that they're still looking.
They're still looking. If push comes to shove, she's got options.
Yep. She's keeping the husband on his toes, I bet.
She's married but not dead.
I can still look. Oh,
guys.
You know, my favorite character, and I took the test online. It said, what character from Sex and the City am I most like? Samantha came on. Speaking of taking a poll, too.
Look at this fucking queef with the mic cord wrapped. How close is he to wrapping that thing around his fucking neck?
Just jumping out the window, yeah.
No.
Just hanging from, like Omar from the helicopter. Scarface.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, is that her? Wait, can you blow that one up, Danny?
Oh, that's how she really looks?
Her in action?
When you don't fucking Photoshop the shit out of the publicity photo?
Let's
Now,
see.
come on.
Oh,
Let's see.
guys,
Let's see what she looks like
now.
for real. This is a regular...
Wow.
It's Marla.
That looks like Renee Richards. Did she used to play tennis as a man? Was it
No,
Renee
that's-
Richards?
That's George Thorogood.
I'd bang her.
Yeah.
Oh, you have.
Slow night in San Jose.
All right, here we go. Why don't we get into it, Ann? Bill and Marla
Can't wait.
talk about what's going on this morning and do some great material on dressing up pets for
Valentine's Day.
No.
Halloween.
Of course, Halloween.
I wouldn't know. What am I, hack?
Gonna do Dirt of the Day here in a second. Got some juicy stuff.
Oh, dirt of the day.
He's got some juicy He's got that DJ voice, too. Let me tell you. We got 2 seconds into the fucking clip.
It's just smashing
2
the
seconds into the clip.
They went in this morning.
He's not using his real voice. You know that.
They went in happy yesterday, just thinking, oh, another day doing our show, not realizing there was some little twerp recording their show so we could just make fun.
Some idiot.
Just as you started playing the bit, there was a pic. They got Maury Povich on the flat screen. Just as you started playing the bit, there was a picture of a fat girl who doubled over crying hysterically. And it was so fucking appropriate.
Definitely appropriate.
That girl's 5 years old, by the way. And already a fat mess.
Juicy.
Maury does 3 topics. Today's topic is the fat kids that can't stop eating.
Yeah.
By the way, so they put him in a diaper with no shirt on so he can really enjoy their fatness. Fucking Maury's a sick fuck.
What you guys?
Wow, look at Wendy Williams' boobs.
Wendy Williams is
She's got two fucking
giant
basketballs on her
beast.
chest.
Very busty.
Look at those shoulders. She could take down a fucking mule.
Oh, look at them. Stop trying to be sexy. She puts her hand on her hip and like cocks it to the side like, look how sexy I am.
She got two
I
giant
fucking
balloons.
hate her.
Wendy's a diva.
Tranny.
You fit right in, Joe. All right, well, no, jump in with this Jocktober. It's fun.
What you guys should know about Bill and Marla is that they play a lot of music and commercials.
Why is
So
that, Sam?
Well, I mean, the people like to hear their music, you know what I mean? But they also like, so they have maybe 2 to 3 different talking points for an entire 4-hour show.
Wow.
So all they have to do is come up with 3 talking points. So
God
each talking
damn,
point
that's-
is really going to be the best of the best.
Yeah. All right.
All right, let's go.
Extra juicy.
Here comes the juice.
Gonna do Dirt of the Day here in a second. Got some juicy stories to share with you this morning. We're getting closer to Halloween. We are going to start this morning giving away invites to join us for our annual Winchester Mystery House Halloween.
And we're going to fuck that listener. Anyone else? Danny, you with me? That's the fucking Frankie Blue music in the background. Halloween. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
We use the same bed, same fucking horrible fake voice.
Thanks to join us for our annual Winchester Mystery House Halloween broadcast. And we're also talking about dressing your animals up for Halloween. Do you do it? Do you dress your dog up as a little bat?
Why not?
I wonder, do we have, I mean, because people have other different sort of pets. If anybody has like a snake, what sort of costume can you get for a snake?
Cock.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Yeah, see, it's kind of limited in what you can do for the
Stay
snake.
with the bird, you know, it's just not working.
Kind of limited in what you can do for a bird, but
This is a good reason to have a dog.
well, exactly, it's easier around Halloween.
Oh, my God.
Fucking A.
That was just another waste of time.
No.
What you do for a bird is limited, kind of like this radio show that we do here. It's very limited.
Yeah, very limited.
Fucking asshole.
And I think you could dress a bird up. There's plenty of things for Halloween.
Yeah.
That's crazy. A little Martian.
Dress a bird up like a knife and slit your fucking throat with it.
Oh, my God.
So they go in saying, okay, first hour and a half of today's show, we'll take calls on what people can dress their pets up as.
Yeah. So they start taking calls?
Well, I mean, they want to know what the listeners got going on. But the thing about Bill and Marla is they're not so look at them. They're not so attached to this quote unquote format.
Yeah.
You know, if a caller brings up something they can riff off of.
Oh, they go off-roading?
Yeah, they don't mind doing a little
wow,
of that.
that's daring.
Just like you guys.
They're
That
not
is
scared to go off the script.
daring.
Exactly.
I like it.
It's just like this show.
Let's listen.
Let's talk to Jessica. Jessica, you do it?
Yeah, I dressed my dog as a duck last year.
Is what?
She dressed us as a duck last year.
Oh,
Now, where did you get the duck outfit?
Where we get the dog house at the flea market. I don't know, my mom buys everything there.
oh, there you go. Well, and then you get a good price.
That's it.
Yeah, why is that funny?
Why is that funny? Yeah, store.
Think about it this way: a duck costume at a flea market. That shit is hilarious.
It's hilarious.
That's what kills me about shit like this. These people's lives are so fucking humorless and uneventful that something like that is hilarious to them. You know what I mean? They're like,
That's what we try to figure out.
They are
Who's enjoying this?
LOLing.
Yeah, flea market.
LOLing.
that's fucking amazing to me. How dead is your inside that you're like,
Fucking DeRosa. Joe DeRosa in the house.
Mom buys everything there.
Oh, there you go. Well, and then you get a good price.
That's it. It's it.
Yeah.
1-800-499-1065. You ever buy anything at the flea market?
I haven't been to a flea market in so long, but I'm considering it because holiday shopping's coming up.
Oh, God.
You never know what kind of deals you can get.
That's it.
He's laughing at holiday shopping.
He is just-
I got it. All right, we got to keep track of what he laughs at. Wow. He laughs at it. Just call up his show and go holiday shopping. Holiday shopping.
Oh, I gotta tell you.
Listen for
He's
the laugh.
laughing at anything.
He's laughing at holiday shopping.
I haven't been to a flea market in so long, but I'm considering it because holiday shopping's coming up.
Oh, God.
You know,
He had to.
Joke
He had to invoke the name of the Lord.
Yes, he used the Lord.
God.
The Lord's
God.
name was used in vain.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Holiday shopping is so funny to Bill that he had his.
It's worth sinning.
It was funny at first though when she said she's even thinking about going to a flea market.
It's
That's when he
sinfully funny.
started
That's
laughing. And then what put him over the top was holiday shopping's coming up.
He's laughing at anything. That conversation literally sounds like when you have a friend that you think might hurt himself and is unstable, and you're talking to him and you're like, no, buddy, everything,
It's good, everything's fine. Wow.
And they're big belly laughs, too.
Yeah, they're guffaws.
Yes.
He's guffawing.
He's not even chuckling.
Guffawing.
Jesus.
It's because holiday shopping's coming up.
Oh, God.
You never know what kind of deals you can get.
That's it. You're going to get your quality merchandise at your flea market right
don't
there.
even scoff. Don't put your nose up, Mr. Kelly.
All right.
Oh, shit. And then she turned around and said, hey,
She put him in his
why
place.
don't you put your nose
That's
up?
her job. The hole being perfect right there.
Somebody's got to keep Bill in line.
It's fucking textbook drivel that she just had to get in there and slice his cackling balls off. He's just trying to get through the day. He's just trying to get through the day with that dummy next to him and laughing at her stupid shit.
Yeah.
And then she cuts his balls off right there.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you put your nose up. Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
Oh, my gosh. That's why the cord's wrapped around me, and you're holding the microphone.
I'm just happy that he tagged the flea market bit, because I didn't get it until he said, you'll get your quality merchant. Oh, now
Quality
I get
merchandise.
it.
That was sarcasm.
Now I get it.
Right.
I get what was funny about
Because
that.
he meant not going to get quality.
Well, guys, Marla gives us...
Saying it's funny.
Let's get into Marla giving the dirt of the day.
Dirt of the day.
What's this?
Sounds like a good segment.
Little gossip.
Gossip to start your morning off right. Something to talk with the fellas around the water cooler with.
Water
you know what I'm saying?
cooler talk is what you need.
But
That's
there's no
what you
more
want.
water coolers at work.
No, people still like water coolers. Still need the water cooler. You know, people always, every year they go, there's no way that there are enough shows to do this for a whole month. I've used different shows this entire month, and no show from last year has been used yet.
No. And there's plenty more left for the rest
To
of the
me,
month.
you're using the same show.
No, it's all different shows.
And I think you're just changing the names every day.
Incorrect. All
It's the same fucking show.
It's textbook
That's why I said
shit.
I'm living Groundhog Day. It's the same shit.
Because you walk in going, these guys must be married.
Yeah.
And then you said,
That's
no,
what I think.
no, they're not.
Let's get the dirt of the day from Marla.
But first, though, let's do this. Time for the early morning sunrise edition. Bill and Marla's Dirts.
Of
The
day.
At 9 after 6, what do we got?
John Mayer caught making out with another dude.
What?
John says no.
Oh, no. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, fucking K!
Oh, my God. No.
A middle-aged man reacting that way and making those sounds on the radio.
I just love, there's nothing there, and he just has to put these accents and affectations on every sentence.
It's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Yeah, please say another juicy story again.
Another juice. Another juice. Yeah, another juice. What? He is shocked at this. He's amazed.
Why would John Mayer kiss another man?
Another
It's
dude?
incredible.
Now this guy, he needs the details right now.
Next, what do we got?
John Mayer caught making out with another dude.
What?
It was rumors. It's rumors.
Yeah.
On Twitter, he says, rumor check. Went to a gay bar in Palm Springs. Yes. Had a blast. Danced my face off. Someone there planted a kiss on me. No, says John. I don't like the story painting gays as unable to control themselves. Found the crowd even more respectful than in a straight club. You know who are the most flamboyant crowd? John Mayer says, straight drunk girls. they're like a little bunch of Charles Nelson Riley.
Oh, God.
Straight girls.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
You can't believe how funny it is.
Something tells me there's a little more going on in gay bars than in straight bars as far as, maybe ass sex in the bathroom goes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. You know how there's all that urinal fucking in the straight bars?
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah,
you go
because
in.
every time you go into a bar and you see a straight chick and you try to pick her up, she instantly takes you and says, could you just put it in my asshole in the bathroom?
Dude.
Yeah, that happens all the time, doesn't it? Yeah.
I was at a gay bar one time, and in the 10 minutes I was in there, a gay guy I knew pulled me onto his lap to try to flirt with me, and I could literally still feel the warmth of his cock from the guy he just fucked in the bathroom. His dick was still hot to his pants.
Oh, God. From his cock. His juicy cock. Juicy.
That's juicy. That's a juicy story.
Well,
Jesus.
okay.
That's why you got to see Joe DeRosa at the Stress Factory this weekend.
But remember, Joe,
You are never to blame.
you're never to blame. It wasn't your fault. Don't
Not
feel-
me. No way. Not once. Not never.
Good to know. Hey, Marla tells a story about renting a scary movie.
Oh.
All their Halloween humor. Are they using up all their Halloween humor in one
that was
fucking show?
The entire show. Their first topic was pets dressed up in Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
And their second topic was, this is very original. It's never been done in radio. What's your favorite scary movie?
You want to know what Cunt Wrecker is writing today?
What?
Cunt wrecker?
Yeah, he writes, Dirt of the Day is when Marla scrapes out her dirty pussy and shows everybody.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Is that
jeez.
necessary?
Oh, my God.
Dirt of the day.
Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get it. It's great.
All right, well, Marla tells a story about renting a scary movie. It wouldn't be interesting on a one-on-one basis, let alone being broadcast. Jesus, Sam.
Sam doing a little op-ed piece there.
I just... Sometimes I get carried away.
Over the weekend, I was very disappointed because I finally said, all right, this is it. I'm going to rent Night of the Living Dead, the classic.
Sure.
You know, the classic zombie.
Romero's
This guy cannot just talk like a human.
Everything has to
George
be
Romero.
a
Juicy story about George A. Romero.
I think he was just doing Jiminy Glick.
a juicy.
How about you just carry on a fucking conversation like a human?
That's all we ask from our radio show hosts out there.
Bill is just very excitable.
Jesus.
That's all it is.
George!
You know what? I don't blame him because he's probably just sitting there going, do you have any idea what a living hell it is to be the real me? I'm just going to pretend I'm all these other people and voices.
You know, you really can't blame him. He's saddled with that next to him, just picking at his every fucking word.
He's got that big cum-catching mustache across that top lip.
George A. Romero.
Oh, my God.
Fantastic. Love it.
Over the weekend, I was very disappointed because I finally said, all right, this is it. I'm going to rent Night of the Living Dead, the classic.
Sure.
You know, the classic zombie.
Romero's Night
Yes,
of the Living
the
Dead.
classic zombie movie.
Right.
I get up to the front. I'm all excited. I'm really into it. The girl goes, oh, I'm sorry, you can't rent this. I go, why? Some malarkey about, it's on the shelf, but it was a customer's.
What, it was reserved for somebody? Is that what they're saying?
Something like one of the customers. I didn't make it. Made no sense to me. It's like, really? Can't I just borrow it for the night? I'll bring it back.
I'll bring it right back. Trust me.
Well, no, we
Yeah.
can't give it to you. I go, well, then get it off the shelf. I mean, don't let it sit there teasing
Hold
you.
on a second. Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
What the fuck year is she living in?
She's renting tapes.
She's renting like tapes.
We don't even
at
have
a fucking
Blockbuster stores in Manhattan anymore.
And it didn't even sound like a Blockbuster. It sounded like a mom and pop video
place?
store that's holding a tape for somebody.
Yeah.
And, you know, in Manhattan, it's a small little town called Manhattan that we live in.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't even know where to rent a movie at this point. They
No,
they
why
closed
would you?
down all the Blockbusters in my area.
Yeah, it's...
I wouldn't know. You would have to go and buy that film now. At like Best Buy or something.
for $6.99.
You can't
Yeah.
rent movies.
It's literally like DVDs are like $6.99 now at Best Buy because everybody's got Blu-ray. Go and buy it off of your 6 figures a year radio salary that you're making, the highway robbery that you're committing by doing a half-hour radio every day and then running off with 6 figures in your fucking bank, you fucking jizz.
As you let the music do the talking for most of the morning. Don't forget, there's a lot of music in
More
here.
music.
I don't get it. It's 2009. It's a disgrace that I can't go to a West Coast video.
Yeah, and rent a tape. Put in my top-loading VCR.
Did you also notice that Bill was repeating the end of every sentence
Oh, was he?
that Marla did?
Oh, can we hear that again?
Yeah.
I gotta hear
Because
that.
we're running out of clips. There are some days when we do Jocktober, it's like, whatever. That's it for today. But then there are days like today, I want a million Bill and Marla clips.
Cornucopia.
Yeah,
Oh,
I need
yeah.
this.
Over the weekend,
All right, we'll
I was
listen for him to
very
repeat.
disappointed because I finally said, all right, this is it. I'm going to rent Night of the Living Dead, the classic.
Sure.
You know, the classic
George
zombie.
A. Romero's Night
Yes,
of the Living Dead.
the classic zombie movie.
Right.
I get up to the front. I'm all excited. I'm really into it. The girl goes, oh, I'm sorry, you can't rent this. I go, why? Some malarkey about, it's on the shelf, but it was a customer's.
What, it was reserved for somebody? Is that what they're saying?
Something like one of the customers. It made no sense to me. It's like, really? Can't I just borrow it for the night? I'll bring it back.
I'll bring it right back. Trust me.
Well,
I
no, we
understand.
can't give it to you. I go, well, then get it off the shelf. I mean, don't let it sit there teasing you.
Yeah, bring it right back.
Get it off the shelf. Get it off the shelf.
Apparently, they do this thing in video stores where the box doesn't mean it's there. You have to, there have to be DVDs behind the box.
Behind the box.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It was always so disappointing.
Well, you know, big stars like this don't get out with the common folk often. They don't know what our, how things work in our world.
It was very disappointing when you'd go and pick up the box and be like, oh, cool, they got the movie. Fuck. There's no tapes behind it. Very disappointing. Of course, you can go to Netflix. And instant. It is on instant. Which means you click it and you're fucking playing.
Danny is literally putting the movie on right now.
And here it is. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead.
We're officially watching the movie right now.
Sorry,
Boy, that was
Marla.
really hard, stupid Marla.
No, but Netflix said someone else is watching it right
Someone
now.
else is watching
Because it
it.
only gets pumped out to one person at a time.
At a time, yeah.
At a time, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
There it is. It's on.
Yeah, it's on.
I hope her
Full
life.
screen.
I hope her life ends like the dog's life ended.
Dog's life.
Jesus Christ.
Christ.
A me and Marley joke? Nothing?
We are actually watching Night of the Living. It's now on.
Just tried a little humor.
I didn't see the movie.
Just tried a little humor there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, hey,
They're
Bill and
coming for you,
Marla,
Barbara.
take their special last call. What's the special last call?
Well, they do a bit. It's like, imagine how exciting it would be to be the last caller of a radio show every day. What kind of reward would you want
Wait,
to
we're
have?
done with their show already?
Well, we got 2 more clips. They don't do a lot of talking.
This is the talking they got done.
Yes, these are the highlights. Let me put it this way.
You know that every day we probably have 20 to 30 minutes of average, whatever, run-of-the-mill type radio. Can you imagine if we could cover that shit up with some cool rock tunes?
Let me put it this
We
way.
would rule. We would rule.
You're the kings of fucking radio.
Right.
Like an extended shits that we could take.
Oh, my God. That's the
Fantastic.
easiest life going.
The parts that I didn't bring in is because they were talking about nothing. This is when they weren't talking about nothing.
Okay. I would have liked to hear a break about nothing, though.
I mean,
Worked for Seinfeld.
Well, it works for Bill and Marla.
Works for Bill
They're
and
the
Marla.
Seinfeld of radio.
Here's their special last call.
Hey, listen, you are the last call we're going to take on the show this morning.
Oh, really?
Yes, which means that you have a job to do. Your job is to plug the next show, which comes up here on the radio station. That's going to be Sandy at 9 o'clock. So can you help us out on that?
Okay. Stay tuned for Sandy. She's coming up next at 9 o'clock. She's terrific.
Nice.
Like Tony the Tiger. She's great. You got to love that.
No, you don't have to love that.
No, you
No, you really
don't have to love
that
it
whatsoever.
It's,
Bill says yes.
First of all, she said Sandy's great, not terrific.
Yeah.
Wait.
Terrific.
Bill, you're a cunt.
Wait, but he fucked it up. What does Tony the Tiger say?
He says great.
And what did he say? Terrific?
First he said terrific, like Tony the Tiger. Great.
great.
When it's not
He
like
says
Tony
you
the
gotta
Tiger.
love that.
Very confused.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Is that it?
Well, I figured that
Shame.
I'd bring in a little.
Yeah, that's the good
But
part.
can I ask a question really quick? That's what they have the caller do? They don't even, they're so fucking afraid to talk about something to the caller.
Yeah.
They just have the caller ID the next fucking show.
Some kind of, what are you talking about today? What's going on in your life? Anything. No, that's too edgy. That's crazy.
What song do you want to hear? Because these automated fucking assholes can't even play a song
No,
request.
they can't.
Yeah, they're not allowed to.
No. No.
What would management say?
Yeah, you can't just play a request.
No, that's crazy. Why would you?
What would management say?
They would lose their minds.
Yeah, why give the people what they want?
Well, Bill and Marla.
that it?
This is one more. Bill and Marla tease a great show coming up tomorrow.
I figured before we left San Jose, you guys could get a taste of how they get the listener to stay tuned to the next day, because it's very important.
But they didn't do anything this day.
Well, like the day before this day, they would have said, tune in to the show. We'll be talking about dressing your pet up for Halloween. And then Marla would say, that's right, and we'll also be talking about some of your favorite scary movies.
Scary movie. Juicy.
My
Yeah,
favorite.
Great. What?
See.
Juicy.
You guys exhausting. Maybe he's having a stroke.
Oh, is he an ass?
Oh, he's the worst.
Bill and Marla teasing the next show.
Hey, coming up tomorrow, tune in. We're going to talk about the Tooth Fairy. It looks like my son.
Not the movie.
No?
No.
It wasn't even the bad fucking rock movie?
Because we talked about the Tooth Fairy today.
Right, they're not going to make fun of the movie. They're going to talk about the fictional character that you tell your children takes their baby teeth from under their pillow.
Just because the preview for the Rocks movie's out, so they figure they have to tie it in with a cute little fucking show
Why
topic.
don't we? I could see them there during their show prep. There's a let's see what movies are out here. Tooth Fairy with the Rock. How could we use that for the show? Why don't we do a segment on the Tooth Fairy?
Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy. I'll say Tooth Fairy.
That would be great.
And I'm sure listeners are going to be able to call up. We'll have listeners call in. And give us the stories about the Tooth Fairy.
Well, wait a minute. We
Yes,
can't
yes,
have listeners call up, because then they're going to start talking, and they might say something inflammatory about
This
the
is
Tooth
true.
Fairy.
All right, I'll bounce things off of the cunt then in the room with me, and she could talk about it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They probably have an after-show meeting on Friday where they plan a week's worth of shows.
of radio, yeah.
Whoa. I'm raising my hand. Sam, what's an after-show meeting? I don't know.
What is that?
What is that? That's
Opie,
very
Anthony.
confusing to me and Ant.
I mean, actually, a lot of radio show hosts, when the show is over,
Right.
and that, the commercials start playing,
Run to the elevator and go to get their car.
No, they
They
actually
just call it different?
They stay in the studio or maybe go to an office
Why?
and talk to
But the
their...
equipment off.
That's ridiculous. You probably believe in the Tooth Fairy, too.
No.
See, I worked it in.
Tooth Fairy.
No, they talk to their staff about what they want, and then,
What?
they go back and forth with some creative
Wait, let me get
ideas
this
and stuff.
right. So they actually stay past their actual radio show?
What's
Yes.
the upside of this?
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, the staff and the show host can be on the same page, and they don't kind of make it up as they go along.
But it's not working for them.
I don't think that works.
It's not working for them. So
That's true.
That's a really dumb idea they have.
I guess the key to radio is make it up as you go along then.
That's right, Sam.
See, you'll
What
learn.
did I say? What was the first words out of my mouth today? I said something about how we don't even know what we're fucking doing today. Yeah. I said we don't even know what the fuck we're doing today, but by the end, I guarantee we get some shit done. Did I not say that today?
You did, and this turned into a great show.
Of course
Thank
it
you.
was. Oh my God! Look how close.
No
to
thanks
being
to
done
Joe
we are.
DeRosa and his fucking misinformation about fucking Sammy the Bull.
I don't know. Might be the truth. I don't know.
I
I'm
think
gonna
I
start
was
telling
right.
people.
I think I was right.
I'm going to
find
start
out.
telling people anyway.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'll be like, yeah, I heard on the news. And it's like Joe DeRosa told me, but now you're the news.
Yeah. I'll be the news.
He
Fuck
told
it.
me.
Let's do the final clip here.
Hey, coming up tomorrow, tune in. We're going to talk about the Tooth Fairy. It looks like my son is finally going to lose his first tooth.
Oh, God. And what is...
Why is that funny?
Because it's like, you can picture that.
Kids losing. What happened? Did he get in a fight? No, he's a kid. He'll have baby teeth and they fall out, dummy.
God.
It's wiggly.
Oh, no.
I would literally rather let Wendy Williams deep throat me than be a part of this fucking show. I mean,
And have
I don't
this
think you'll ever
gig.
be a guest on this show.
dude, who
Hey,
the fuck
we got
knows,
Joe
man?
DeRosa. Joe DeRosa.
Very funny.
So, Joe, what are you talking about when you're on stage? Talking about the Tooth Fairy, huh? Huh? No.
Now, Joe, tell us some of those jokes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Joe, tell us what are your jokes. Well, Bill and Marla, I suffer from depression.
God. Depression. Not that we're making light of such a serious disease.
Because we suffer from it, too. We just choose to ignore it and talk about the Tooth Fairy.
The only time I laugh is when I'm in here and it's fake. When I go home, it's the clown makeup comes off and it's all crying and razor blades.
Joe, when I'm alone, I cry so hard I shit my pants.
Oh, shit your pants. Oh, juicy.
Juicy underwear. Yeah. I'll just fucking put the fucking gun in your mouth. Put the gun in your mouth.
No one will ever remember that you were on radio. Kill yourself.
You will not be missed. They will put they'll put the next fucking guy and girl on the next day.
They'll probably even call him Bill and Marla. How does that make you feel? I've seen that before, too.
Are you kidding?
Oh, someone retires and they just throw another fucking Bill and Marla in there.
Marla, you up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the program director. Yeah, Bill killed himself last night.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Well, yeah.
I guess it is for his family.
In a way, it is terrible.
Bad for his family, good for us.
We're kind of lemonade out of the lemons. That's what we like doing here. And we've got another Bill.
Oh, what is he like?
Very funny man. And no one's even going to miss. You know what the best thing to do is? Don't talk about the old Bill. Just go into it like it's still Bill.
Don't even acknowledge that he killed himself.
No. And don't mention it in the paper or anything.
People are going to be confused. Just ignore them.
Yeah.
Ignore it. If someone calls up with it, don't take the call. Just have them request a bit for tomorrow. And that's how we'll handle it, okay?
But I think we should talk about suicide. It's important. No.
Lest we have to get another Marla.
You don't want that now, do you?
Just go on with the new Bill. You ever see Bewitched? You ever notice that the first husband was replaced and no one noticed? No one cared. Dick York, Dick Sargent, doesn't matter. Just play ball, Marla, or you'll be next.
Oh, you will be next.
Okay.
That's probably in her. There's probably a line in her contract that says, "Avoid actual human contact or interaction at all costs. You will be fired if you ever try to act like a human being while you work on the air." At what's it called?
It's Mix 106.5.
Even the name is the same.
San Jose's Mix.
One of the DJs and the same shit.
And the mix of what? That's what I fucking love. Anytime it's called the mix, it's
mix
not
of the same songs that
anything.
the other mix stations play.
Yeah, it's just such. It's the mix.
Well, I was listening. In 1 minute, they're playing Bon Jovi.
Okay.
Next minute, here comes Lady Gaga.
That's crazy.
So it's a little,
no fucking way.
Yeah, that's right.
That shit's going on in radio.
I'm not believing that.
That's right.
That's outrageous.
Who'd you hear that from, DeRosa?
And who said?
I'm not believing that shit for a second.
Who says the iPod's better than radio, huh?
Stop.
They're
You're
competing
not
with the
getting this
iPod.
shit on the iPod.
Who wins, iPod or Bill and Marla?
Bill, I don't see Bill or Marla on an iPod, except you can podcast on their website.
You can.
You can. What do you mean?
Do they have a Twitter?
Like I don't know if they have a Twitter, but they have their daily what is it called? Dirt of the Days are actually archived.
Oh shit!
So you can
if you miss one,
yes, you can subscribe and have the Dirt of the Day on your podcast on your iPod.
Doing that as soon as I get home.
Yeah. Just
I'm
downloading
serious.
all the Dirt of the Days.
I'm dead serious. I'm gonna download these.
Well,
come back with a full report.
Here's a Twitter.
Yeah.
Join Bill and Marla at Walk and Wag this Saturday in support of the Silicon Valley Humane Society. And there's the info.
Great.
A Walk and Wag on a Saturday.
Walk and Wag.
Walk and Wag. They got to go out on a Saturday and do a walk and
walk
wag.
with dogs. Don't forget your oven mitts.
After work, mixer with Train. Who's Train?
The band.
The band.
Train, I guess.
Oh, sorry.
Used to be popular.
Okay.
Those poor guys.
I thought maybe it was like the fucking driver, the fucking big mixed van driver or something.
Oh, Train!
Yeah.
Trains can be out and about spotting your stickers.
Train was popular, and they were on MTV. They had a couple hits. But just think about it. If it just would have skewed 2 degrees to the left, they'd be sitting like in here right now, being like, "Yeah, new fucking album, man. We gotta go get blowjobs." And it just didn't go the right way. And now they're at the Walk and Wag.
Walk and Wag.
This song. Here's Train.
This was huge.
Yeah, this was a great song. I don't know, great song.
Was it?
Great meaning real
very
popular. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. On Mix 106.5. They have 290 followers. What's that mean?
They can promote their Twitter every day, and they got 290 followers. How depressing!
Shit, man.
That's for the whole station, by the way, not just for the show.
Oh.
So every show on the station can promote
That's
it.
sad.
Jesus. How many followers you got, Sam?
I have 9,200.
And you don't even have your own show officially.
200 something.
All right, listen. Why don't we do the last clip from Bill and Marla?
Please.
Hey, coming up tomorrow, tune in. We're going to talk about the tooth fairy. It looks like my son is finally going to lose his first tooth.
Oh, God. And what is the Tooth Fairy giving out these days?
I don't know. He's hoping it's a Nintendo DS game.
Well.
I said, I think the tooth fairy deals more in cash.
They keep hoping on that one, John.
Yeah, definitely. And an email from a listener. Should I get rid of my dog because my boyfriend is allergic to it?
Have a great day.
Enjoy. Peace.
Peace. Oh, you. As opposed to what, you fucking cunt? Peace. Peace. Because, you know, I'm just in the middle of this crazy, hostile shit every day, and we just all need to get along. You fucking milquetoast cocksucker.
What was that tease, too?
Yeah. The program director says, you got to tease what's coming up tomorrow so people are excited.
But no one's going to remember they teased that within 5 minutes.
You don't think people are going to sit at home after a long day's work and say, man, that was a tough day, but at least tomorrow.
All right, wait.
Look,
I know what you're going to say.
already.
That's what I was going to get at.
I forgot
Joe
already.
Rosen, what did they just tease? It literally, we played it a minute ago.
That they're going to talk about what her son is going to get from the Tooth Fairy, I think.
And then what's
right?
the other thing?
And what else?
I don't know.
Be real.
I'm serious. I'm not fucking around.
I'm not either.
That's the only part I remember.
I fucking totally forgot.
A tease works if you can hit them with something where they're like,
That second thing, I forgot.
Do you remember?
You didn't say fucking A after she said we're going to talk about what my son's getting from the Tooth Fairy.
It was boyfriend.
Yes.
Oh, the dog. The dog.
Yes.
The boyfriend's allergic to the dog.
You're allergic to the dog. Wow.
How can you discuss that? You get rid of the fucking dog. What else are you going to do?
Well, the thing is, the dog might be part of the family, and it's like you have to make a choice. You know what I'm saying?
His dick gets chafed after she has him go at it with the peanut butter on her pussy. He's allergic to dog saliva on his glands. It gets on his glands.
But wait.
Glands. Jesus.
That's technical for head of your cock.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his asshole.
No, the glands. Not glands. Glands.
What? But wait, were they saying you get rid of the boyfriend because you're allergic, or you get rid
No,
of
they're
the
going to
dog?
discuss what you do.
Yeah, they're not going to give away the
I'm
answer
sure they
yet.
give away.
Why would
It's a
anybody
tease,
listen?
I'm
Joe.
sure there'll be an outrageous caller that says you really should just get rid of the boyfriend.
Yeah. Coming up tomorrow, we talk about, do you divorce your wife because she's on a shitbag radio show?
Are we done, Sam?
Yeah, but I was actually, as I was listening to that, I was thinking a little suggestion for this show that maybe we end every show with a tease for tomorrow.
Oh.
What do you guys think of incorporating that into the Opie and Anthony show?
Let me see if...
How stupid can one person be?
I don't think it's a dumb suggestion. Might give a whole new group of people could be listening today, and if you tease the right thing, maybe they'll listen tomorrow again, and that's how you build an audience, you know?
Right. Sam, how would they know what they're doing on tomorrow's show? That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, because they've done a little prep, and they've actually thought about what will we do tomorrow.
What if, God forbid, there's a huge terrorist attack? Would they still talk about the boyfriend being allergic to the dog?
They'd have to pencil the terrorist attack in for 7:30.
Yeah.
Because the boyfriend's dog thing, that was already written days ago for 7.
You know.
Hey, I got to get this guy to the line. TJ in New York. Go ahead, TJ.
Yeah, and the time that it took them to fucking tease this dog bit, they could have talked about it and been over with it.
Right.
Yeah, they don't talk long about these things.
Yeah.
It was
they
a
gotta play
non-fucking
songs.
issue.
That's very good.
They fucking, you know what they would do if there was a terrorist attack? They'd do that fake, that fake bleeding heart we care thing.
Yeah.
They probably have slow beds like WPIX does.
Yeah.
It's time we need to come together. And
I'm going to miss Bill and Marla.
We could do them again.
I'm going to totally forget about them before the end of the show.
By the time you're in your
show's
car.
over.
Yeah. All right.
No, elevator.
How about this? Ready? Jocktober, right?
Yeah.
What show did we feature yesterday? For real.
Let me think of the guy's. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Was it something like? Did it start with a C?
I can't give any hints.
And we played something he did over and over again, right? What was it?
Yeah.
Anybody in this room? I don't care. I'll take it from anyone.
They all get jumbled up to me. I've been listening to a lot of radio shows.
We just did it yesterday. I couldn't name the show. I couldn't name what. I don't even know what city we were doing yesterday.
The only thing I remember about Jocktober is that stupid woman who said Paul Unka.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Unka.
I remember her.
Oh, it was Tampa.
Tampa, okay.
Yeah, I looked down accidentally.
Tampa.
I usually try not to look down at the chat thing there because they've...
How bad were they yesterday? Was it as bad as this?
They're all exactly the same.
A lot of people saying we got to extend Jocktober this year.
Past October?
Can we make November into something silly?
Jockvember?
How about Spookvember?
If we'll be needing to scare people.
Yes.
The guy did something. Oh, they did the Coach story, but made it sound like it was a grocery store.
Oh, yeah,
That came back to me.
Yeah.
What else? No, but there was something where we really beat him up about.
I've listened to 5 radio shows today alone.
Whatever. All
Jesus.
right. Hey, we got to go.
Magical.
What do we got coming up tomorrow on tomorrow's show?
Why don't you do it, Sam?
Okay, tomorrow's show, Jocktober is coming up. Also,
we got some Jocktober.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever's on the front page of the paper.
Really?
I don't fucking know what we're doing tomorrow.
But won't we need some kind of bit to go
I
along
don't
with
even know
that?
what I'm eating for lunch.
Opie.
To start the show, Opie's going to have some cereal at some point. I'm going to have my bagel turkey sandwich, and Jimmy is not going to be here.
Should we pencil in a segment where we make fun of E-Rock?
That's just every day.
Yeah.
But that should be, I mean, what do you want to do it at 6:45, 7:15?
We'll just do it.
How can you do a show like
Dude,
that?
I swear to God, I have no idea what we're going to do
Tomorrow we'll probably have a perhaps more than rape joke.
One of those.
Let's do that at 7:25.
We'll
All of our inside jokes.
Oh, we'll have a couple of these.
I know.
A live read somewhere.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right,
There'll be a dog fucking oven mitts joke.
Yes.
That would be a good for 8:05.
Danny will put some pornography up on the monitor.
Good.
If we could hold off on that until 9:15, so it's not like so early.
Is this a meeting?
Yeah.
You're disguising this as a meeting? Joe DeRosa.
Can I guess?
What?
Oh, I was just going to guess about something that'll happen tomorrow. You'll have a caller named, like, Blood Cunt or something like that call in.
Exactly.
All right, so we got a solid show.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Good meeting.
We have a
This
staff
sounds
meeting
like
today.
a
You guys
meeting.
want to come?
No, I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you sure? Well, if you're not busy, you can come to the staff meeting.
What time is it at?
Oh, like what, 11:30?
Why would it be at 11:30? You guys got to wait around an hour for a meeting?
Late.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Holy shit.
I feel bad for you guys.
By 11:30,
don't generally-
halfway through my first beer and falling asleep on the couch with the beer between my legs.
You drink a beer at 11 in the morning?
Well, to me, it's probably
Later
like
in
the
the day?
afternoon.
Okay.
yeah, because you
No,
woke
it seems
up
like because I woke up early, so 11:30 to me is like 3 o'clock to a lot of people.
Oh, that makes sense.
There
So
you
that's
go.
why I drink in the morning.
That is a beautiful rationalization.
Yeah, however you want to justify that.
Yes. Hey, coming from DeRosa, shut up, you former drunk.
One of the bosses came by at 10:45 and asked if you and Aunt were not. They're like, they're not in the studio anymore. I said no, long gone. It was
How'd they come by at
10:45?
10:45? When?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. I thought you meant today. I'm like,
No,
it's
no,
not even 10:45.
no,
Would you
yesterday.
take a DeLorean?
Although, I mean,
Let me tell you how dumb management is.
okay.
I take pleasure in this. These guys want to talk to us almost every day, but they make the mistake of walking down that really long hall, which
Long
gives us
hall.
plenty of time to get out of here and skedaddle.
If they went that way.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
which way they should go, but they certainly are stupid when they walk down the long hall expecting us to still be in the studio by the time they get here.
I run through these hallways like John McClane in Die Hard. I'm just like trying to avoid
Shooting all the glass windows out.
All the glass. Shoot the glass.
It really is a fucking labyrinth. It's a fucking
Get
labyrinth.
me out of here. I'm
Man.
jumping down elevator shafts to get away from people.
Management called. We'll do lunch.
All right, let's go.
Yippee-ki-yay, Steve Blatter.
Motherfucker. Joe DeRosa, a pleasure. Stress Factory this weekend,
Thank
starting
you.
Friday, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
No,
Or Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday,
and
Friday, Saturday.
We're actually recording the CD Friday and Saturday.
Fuck, help out Joe. Make sure you get a ticket to the Stress Factory. You're not going to be disappointed.
Yes.
Great club, and Joe's a great comic. Maybe you come back Friday so we can really pump this thing up for you.
I will come in anytime. If you have room Friday, I'd love to come in.
We got Patrice in here, so good luck getting a word in edgewise, but you can watch him talk like we do.
I'll text Steve if you have room. Yeah, I'll come in and just sit and listen to Patrice.
No, we'll get back to Patrice. We love Patrice. But yeah, come on in Friday. We'll figure it out.
I would love to.
Yeah,
I would
Friday.
love to.
Friday.
Come on in.
Come in. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you're doing?
Well,
I'm so
Come on.
insecure. I'm like, why is he laughing at me about coming in on Friday? And then I'm like, oh, he's doing the guy.
The guy laughing. Yeah.
insecure.
Insecure. It's terrifically good.